What's up, everybody? Welcome back to another washed up post-game edition. Wrapping up a loss. Cougars hosting the Cougars of Houston. Dropping this game 77-66. TJ, let's hear your initial reactions.
It's the initial gut reaction from me.
No, not yet. Not Wordle. Just give me just quick download. What happened tonight?
I'm actually, there's a lot of things that I was pleased with watching. Houston is dang good. They make everything really, really difficult. So that was kind of at the forefront of my mind heading into this game of like, how are we going to respond to this? Because I know they're going to make things just really challenging all night long. And there was a lot of things that I was like, man, we made progress on tonight. We just, I don't know, Houston's good. They're really good.
Yeah, I agree. Like I'm just looking at like our schedule, and dropping 4 out of 5 is not easy, but still it's I don't know, it's against good teams, and we've got a couple must wins that are like, I don't expect us not to win, Baylor and Colorado being the next two.
Yeah.
Before then we go through the gauntlet of at Arizona, Iowa State, UCF, West Virginia. And then you've got at Cincinnati, who's had a tough go recently, but still good team, and then Texas Tech. So yeah, I like, my thing is, let's just jump into Wordle.
Yeah, let's go.
You ready?
We got a lot to talk about.
1, 2. Wait. What was my word?
I don't even like my word, but I have to use it.
All right, jump into Wordle. One word to describe our gut reaction. 3, 2, 1. Progress.
Whoa! Wow, the first one.
That's the first one. Is that the point of the game? Did we just get all greens on first try? Actually, side note, that would be funny. Have you ever seen like that couples challenge where like they both spit out a word and then they think about the words and what they have in common, so then they like guess the next word that they think until you get. That's what Wordle should be. We just do an hour of that. Yeah, I think, like, I don't know. Like, I tweeted this. Fran Fraschilla said it on the broadcast, probably, I don't know, a couple minutes into the second half. He's just like, no, it's probably like 10 minutes left in the game, and he was like, regardless of the outcome, this is what Kevin Young for sure wanted to see. And I feel the same. And that's what we said after the Oklahoma State game. And that's what I said on various shows that I've been on this week. Like, listen, Houston's good. Like, you can't expect to win just because we're motivated and because we're backed into a corner. Like that's a team that can go get to the Final Four, right? And we played them tough. Like, all I wanted to see more than anything, more than us swinging the ball, more than us being, tighter on defense, which I felt there were improvements, right? I just wanted to see us play hard, and show some kind of sense of urgency, and I feel like I got that. So I like the progress that we made. I've been saying this for a week now, or I guess half a week since we lost to Oklahoma State. Like, we're still a very dangerous team. Sure, maybe we slipped to a 6 seed, right? Like, Jerem Jordan was like, I'm not panicking about like the season. I'm panicking about our 4 seed. I'm like, yeah, okay, I get it. But even if we slip to a 6 seed, like, we're dangerous, right? Like, yeah, we're not going to win the Big 12 this year. Freaking Arizona is undefeated, the greatest Big 12 start ever.
Yep.
Right? But what were my goals and expectations, or what is like a huge win for the season 8 months ago when this was all coming together? For me, it was going to the Sweet 16. I still think we can do that. I think we're very dangerous in March. And I think we showed progress towards that tonight. So, progress.
Yep. And honestly, like I've said this forever about like the Houstons of the world. They take away something you do really well.
Yeah.
And, Richie ends up with what, 7 points tonight? Or,
Yeah.
7 points, 1 for 8, 1 for 6 from 3. Like, they make things challenging. And our comments are tough tonight, brutal. But yeah, I don't know. Like, we have. This is a hard one because it is not fun losing, but tonight was a different loss than Oklahoma State. Like,
Yeah.
Oklahoma State was like, oh my gosh, like we've got some things to figure out, and like
if we play like this tonight, we have no problem with Oklahoma State.
Yeah, and if we played like we did against Oklahoma State tonight, then we lose by 25.
Right.
Or 30, right? And like I thought we just played with some more heart, and I thought our effort was better. Now it's a matter of like, can we keep making progress and like keep improving? Because really all that matters now is that we're feeling great come March. Like that's what's important, is like we get to March and we're like, okay, yeah, we're on the up and up. We're peaking at the right time, and we're going through a slump right now. But granted, take out Oklahoma State, like we're playing against very, very good teams. And I don't know the locker room perfectly. I don't know how things are going, but the response that we had today to this game was really positive.
Yeah.
Sucks that we lost, and we have so many things that we're not doing right now. But like, the effort piece and just looking like it means something to us was there.
Man, I agree. I'm getting blitzed on freaking Twitter right now.
Gosh, I know these.
I am getting blitzed because I said, again, I like with 10 minutes, like I agree. We didn't finish the game well. I like something I heard from through the grapevine from Trey Stewart about Houston, like from his experience of playing with Houston, is that his quote is, they just want it more than you. Like, and Trey wants it. Like, that guy is a dog. He's like diving on the floor. He plays super, super hard. Right. And he's like, the thing about Houston is like, you just know they want it more, right? Like, so something about their culture just instills this effort that is indomitable. How about that word? Huh?
That's fantastic.
Is that a word?
Yeah.
So, like, no, when I tweeted that, did I expect us to get, give up a bunch of offensive rebounds right at the end? I'm getting blitzed. They're just like, oh, this is what KY wanted, like, to give up a bunch of offensive rebounds at the end, and like our bigs are soft on the boards. I'm like, no, nice guys. Like, yeah. Like, no, we wanted to see effort tonight. And I know we didn't finish, but it was a lot better. And we got to give Houston some credit. It's, man,
they're 21-2.
Everybody is freaking, sky is falling. Woe is me. Like, let's just let this team get better, figure out, how to get some momentum. You've said this in conversations this week too. Like, we're not even close to comparable to NC State the year they went on that run, but it's like, it is momentum, right? Like, so the last thing we need to do as fans is start calling players out. I just hate all that stuff. Like, we just suck. We're soft. And oh man. Hey, how about this? This is my personal Twitter, and then we're going to move to the next section. This guy says, needed TJ Haws Cougar Tail ASMR video.
What does that even mean?
ASMR is like when it's like mic'd up, like you can hear it.
Yeah.
That's so funny, dude.
Maybe we'll get one out for the boys.
That's so funny.
Yeah. Wow. Dude, these comments are, man, everyone's not happy. And I mean, yeah, rightfully so. I mean, it's
why sports are the best, right? We can't really can't complain about the fans, or I'm not going to tell you how to be a fan, but
our losses are
I
to
just
Texas
I don't know.
Tech,
I want to be
Texas Tech,
optimistic.
Arizona, Kansas, Houston. Like those are unbelievable
Yeah,
teams.
so let's like go get ready for what matters, right? Like I don't know, like we're prepping for the tournament, like, and I agree we got to learn, but like tonight I'm a little optimistic, and I don't know, maybe we're just always gonna find a optimistic spin for everything, but I'm like, I thought we made progress. Yes, we finished the game soft, but like Houston is so good, like it's what they do, they suffocate, and at the end it's too much from too many guys, and I don't know, like we got to figure it out, but I think we're, I went in that game thinking like if we play like we did on Wednesday, then we're going to lose by 40. So
for sure.
We obviously did something better, right? Like can we focus on that? Can we do more of that?
Oklahoma State was a game that after that game we're like this is a fork in the road. Like we're either going to crumble now or we're going to fight.
We said
and
that
like
a couple times.
I'm like, I feel confident saying that Kansas, Houston, Arizona, and Texas Tech, those are all capable Final Four teams. Yep. Legitimately. Those are all teams that could make deep runs in the tournament. And for us, like basketball is a game of momentum. Like we've been so close on a lot of these games that are just like UConn, like Arizona. Like I feel like we were right there tonight. And yes, we do need to win these games, but I feel like we're just like a couple adjustments away from like being right there.
I agree.
But
all right.
Yeah.
Something or nothing, you're up.
Something or nothing. I mean, just in general, I heard Fran talk about KY's demeanor and response coming into this game, and we talked about this on our show last game, just how like in the pros you only have like a few bullets to really like blow up on a team.
Yeah.
And I feel like KY treats his guys like pros. But Fran was like, his demeanor, his approach to this game, this shoot around, this just this response to Wednesday's game was a complete 180 to who KY is.
Yeah.
And like I'm sure he was getting after some guys, and I'm sure there were uncomfortable conversations, all that stuff. So like for me, I'm like, okay, KY's response in general, is that something or nothing?
I think it's something in a good way. Like I just think like people that are really good at what they do, right? Like their jobs, their roles, their, whatever. They're just able to execute plans, right? But then also go off their on a whim, on their gut, and they like trust that like when things aren't going as planned, which often happens, they're able to intuitively navigate it, right? It's like freaking Luke Skywalker when his system goes down and he's that dude, you know what I mean? He can still hit the right spot to blow up the freaking
nice,
right? But like I think my faith and trust in KY and his ability is in that, like his just intuitive ability, to be a certain way all the time, because like it's probably uncomfortable for him to blow up, you know what I mean, or like have this 180, whatever it was. It's not right?
him.
It's not like him. So him doing it means he's like, I don't think he feels pressure. I don't think he feels like he's being told he needs to do something a certain way. I think he is just good at his job and good at his role. And so intuitively is like, hey, I got to get these guys going in a different way. And they responded. So I think it's something, but it's a positive something, right? And Whether he's going to keep that edge, I would imagine so, because we still didn't win, right? Like we didn't close like he wanted us to, like we wanted them to. There was still plenty that we can pick apart, but it was progress. So he's probably going to keep this edge, right? Like I think it was good. They probably had, really healthy progress during practice this week, and in film sessions. And I think those conversations, those uncomfortable conversations and film sessions, I think those happen. Not that he's like some different person and they're walking on eggshells, but like he's ramping things up, and it felt like the team responded. So I think it's something, but a positive something.
Yeah, I agree. I think it's great. I think, probably his response looking at this game is like, yeah, I got what I wanted out of the guys. Like there's still so many X's and O's adjustments, but like we have to believe, and everything's still in front of us. And so if we can just like the X's and O's, I trust in KY. Like everything he proved to us last year about, we ended the season just like so efficient offensively. Yep. And like, we have to trust in his ability and his expertise to study games and figure out, okay, this is what we need. Obviously, all these comments, like he knows our weaknesses. He knows all these things, but he's like, I'm going to say everybody in this chat and everybody on this show right now, like he's the smartest of all of us by far.
Right.
And he knows what he's doing. This dude's been around. And so he's going to figure that out. I was just happy to see that like the non-negotiables, like our effort, our energy, that type of stuff was there. And I think we can continue to like, you can obviously work with that. Like we're going to fix all the other stuff, and all that matters now, like this isn't the WCC. We're not out of the tournament. We're not done. Like we have the pieces to go win really, really big games and do big things. We just have to win a couple games. We have to get some belief under us. We have to like keep responding right now, because everything is still in front of us. We have the pieces to make a deep run. We really do. We just got to figure it out.
I agree. I totally agree. All right. This will be fun.
Yeah.
About to jump into the chat. Let's see what we got. Oh, man. Mm-hmm. Came off strong. Defense was really good. Wish we had better rotations. They need to believe again. Yeah, I mean, the rotation thing, that's just, it is what it is, right? Like, we just don't really have depth. I thought Kostic, he went in there and struggled, and that just makes it really hard, right? Like, oh, man, it just makes it really hard. Because it's it hasn't been a question of injuries or guys being tired or in foul trouble, right? It's just the level just drops off way too much, and it's easier to scheme for 3 or 4 guys than 8 or 9 guys, right? So it just is what it is, but I still stand by, I think we're dangerous, right? Like I still think we can beat, most teams, every team that we should match up with in the first round of March Madness, and we'll have a really good chance in the second round, right? Like I just, we are what we are. But
one thing I would like to see offensively, and I thought the same thing last year, and I want to see like our team play faster offensively. Like I was actually like really happy with our defensive effort tonight. I feel like that was like something I can get behind. But like, I feel like our guys need to just get a few more easy looks than we're getting, and I just want to see us like get out and run and play fast. Like in the first half, Rob had a 3 right at the top of the key that was like, I think Richie was driving up the right side, and it was just a quick pass, open look, knockdown 3. Like Richie needs to be getting wide open 3s in transition. I want to just see us push and put pressure on the defense. Like, even if we don't get a shot, I want to see us like run, get out, sprint, make these guys play in transition a little bit more. I don't know everything, but I do think that would help us, just maybe find a rhythm offensively a little bit more than we currently are.
100%. This team's season looks to be over. I mean, this one's an easy one, and it's not over.
No.
It's not over till it's over. Just truly pathetic from JG. TJ is the goat. Wordle. Average. I get this one, right? Like, I understand the progress is good, but at some point we need to win games. I don't know. Like, I don't know why I feel like I'm just the last man standing defending our team. Like, I get there's frustration, but it's like, yeah, I agree. No one's going to be happy if we keep losing games, but like, we have to consider the context. Like, as a fan, I would be super frustrated if we drop either of the next 2 games. Like, that is where I'll allow, like, okay, let it out, right? Like,
yep.
We need to really start like looking at things differently. But I don't know. I know we're too optimistic for you cats in the chat tonight, and I get it. But like, at some point we need to win games. I agree. Let's just go beat Arizona then, right? That's just that simple. Just 22 other teams couldn't do it. Let's go beat Houston. It's just that simple. You know, they're finalists last year, won the Big 12 regular season and tournament, brought in a couple All-Americans, top 10 picks, and they have a culture that runs 25 years deep. And yeah, let's just beat them. Let's just get some dubs. I don't know. It's like, guys, like, it's a killer league. But you guys can hold me to this. We drop either of the next 2 games. I understand the sentiment. Right now, I just don't. Because I think that we should focus on progress and not only wins. And I'm not like some moral victory, like, obsessed human being. Like, I just think like we're still in a great spot. We can still go out and accomplish everything that we want to.
And that's everything I'm saying too, is it's like everything we want is still in front of us. And we are so capable. Like, we can beat anybody in the country. I know we've dropped close games, but we can beat anybody in the country.
Yeah.
I have no doubt of that.
This team season is over. Can't protect from. I do agree. The 3-point defense has got to be way better. What's more likely, first round bounce or a Final Four? I mean, Final Four. I like Final Four is not likely for anybody except for 4 teams, right? What's 4 divided by 364 or however many division teams there are, right? Like, and it's not just that simple math, right? So, I mean, yeah, I guess first round bounce, but I would be shocked. Even if this again will not happen. I don't think we would ever be past like a 6 or a 7 seed. But even if we were the quote unquote underdog, which I don't even count 8-9 matchups as underdogs, we're not losing first round. We just have too much talent. Like, we're now conditioned to expect more because it's been the talking points all year, and because we look at the guys and there's so much talent, there's just not depth to it, and that's what's frustrating. But like, our talent is going to win out most of the games, but we happen to be playing top 10 teams and we're not there yet. And it's a huge part, in part because of the depth, right? So like, we're like, man, we can't beat anybody. I'm like, no, we can't beat top 10 teams or maybe top 20 teams right now. I don't know, but that doesn't mean we're getting bounced first round. I think that's crazy.
For sure.
So I disagree with this one. Sorry, Davis. I'm 0 for 2 on agreeing with you, but like, we should absolutely win more than 3 games. Again, I would totally understand the sentiment. I would be pissed if we don't win more than 3 games. I mean, then we're in a really tough spot. That is 0 momentum going into March, right?
Yeah.
All right. I'm the one saying it's dangerous, but I'm going to let you answer. I feel like I've kind of answered this, but you go and then I can jump in.
Yeah. I mean, I just feel like how is this team dangerous? I feel like we're still trying to figure out all the, I feel like we're trying to figure out how to put together 40 minutes. I feel like we have these moments where it's like we are so good and nobody can stop us, and we make these big runs, and it's like we are so talented. And but then we have these like lulls and stuff. So for me, and like how we are so dangerous is like if we can start to just put together longer stretches of us being really tough, then I fully believe that we can beat anybody. We just have to figure out how to be like how to have these moments. Because I said this I think last week on our show, but it's like I think we have these moments where it's almost like we're playing against little brother type stuff, and it's like we're kind of like okay, now it's time to play, and then we start playing hard, and but then we're like so capable of making huge runs and that type of stuff. I don't know. I just feel like we show glimpses and moments of just like holy crap, we're so good.
And that's all I mean too, is like the storyline this year has been slow starts, games that aren't 40-minute, like that we aren't playing 40 minutes. But it's like I'm saying we're dangerous because like we've seen us be elite offensively, we've seen us be elite defensively, and that's in less stretches on the defensive side, but like that's a dangerous team. I mean, look at all the advanced statistics too. Like I look at all these graphs that we're in, and it's like when we get hot, we're really hard to stop, right? But we're super up and down. Like you look at these graphs, and we're not in the places that you want to be. We're not in the zone where Michigan and Arizona and Gonzaga and Houston are right now. And we aren't going to get there, right? But that's and it's volatile, and it's not fun to root for a team like that necessarily, because it just is so up and down. But like to me, that's still a dangerous team. Like if you can go compete with most teams in the country and beat the majority of them, then you still have a chance. You are dangerous. So I'm going to answer this one. Eric, as a big man, what happened? And then let's do like 2 or 3 more. Maybe just 2. As a big man, what happened to Kata? I feel like he could dominate games last season, but not this season. I don't know. I need to probably break it down a little bit more. I feel like it's not a him thing. It's a us thing where nothing feels easy, right? Like Kaba dominated games, and maybe he dominated, self-generated some more domination with like offensive rebounding, and he hasn't been able to do that as much. But Houston, I'm looking at Houston, they've got 4 Kabas. Like they sub one guy out, they sub another one in, and it's like plays just like Kaba, moves just like Kaba, athletic, long, bouncy, right? So it's you're playing very deep teams. And everything is hard for us right now because we're not playing the right way, because we're just a little bit discombobulated, right? So like Kaba, like the way that he impacts offensively is he finishes, right? Like someone steps up, we throw the lob. Someone steps up, we dump it off. Like we take shots that he is expecting and he's anticipating, so he gets to the right spot. Like none of that is happening. There is no flow. There are no easy buckets. There are no easy drop off. So I feel like his production has been minimized less because like he has something going on in his head and he has a confidence thing, and just because our offense is just not what it needs to be. We're not side to side. We're not shooting shots that we can anticipate. We don't have any kind of a flow. Like there's like a real science. I feel like one of the best things I did as a player was offensive rebound. And I had crazy offensive rebounding games and seasons and averages or whatever on teams that had really great offensive flow. So it's not even like, it's not like you're on bad teams and they miss more shots and there's more opportunities. It's like, no, you're on great teams. And so I know exactly when TJ is about to pull up and shoot this. I know when he's going to pass for one more. And because I'm jockeying with this guy to go get position and I know where the shot's coming from and I know when it's coming. That's all coming from a flow that we don't have right now. So that's kind of my opinion on Kaba. He's also had some foul trouble. He's got some couple dumb fouls in there, and that never helps, right? Also, Davis, we're 1 for 3. We're 1 for 3, you and I. We agree on this one. We were, what were we, 12 for 26 or something like that? Or
I don't think we were that bad.
Or 14 for 26 or something. Let me see. I've got it right here. 16 for 28.
16 for 28.
That's bad.
Yeah.
That's bad. We lose by 11, right? Like, you don't expect to make all of those, but.
And I thought about the same thing. I'm like, we played, like, there is a part of me, it's like, man, we played well enough to win. And if we make our free throws down the stretch, it's like, that's a different ball game when we're up 68 to 64 or something instead of vice versa. Oh, man.
Yeah. I agree. Shout out our boy Alex. Sure, Cougar Nation is down. I'm happy to see the fight. Keeps me optimistic. I agree. We gotta stay optimistic until we can't be optimistic, right?
For
and
sure.
I think right now we can be optimistic. I think we go get a win. Everyone's gonna take a sigh of relief. So we gotta go beat Baylor, and then we gotta beat Colorado. And those are 2 games that we should absolutely win.
And I was thinking about it in this game. I was like, these stretches can be, and like, I know I'm probably going to get blasted for this stuff, but these stretches can be really good for teams too. Like,
I was thinking that too.
Like a game like Oklahoma State, like, sucked. I was so, like, we were positive after that game, and I felt like it was like, okay, this is make or break for us right now. But like, that one really hurt. Like, it just wasn't a ton of fight in us, and it didn't feel right. But I was like, those games can be really good because it's like, all right, it's time to figure this out. Like, there's no more, like, we have to figure this out. And, this game sucked, but like, Houston's a Final Four team. They're a Final Four team. Like, they're dang good. But I feel like, these things, and obviously, like, playing against these teams preps you better than any other league in the country.
I agree.
It preps you for the tournament better than anything else. And like, we are being battle tested right now every single game.
We're getting murdered on the mid-semester quizzes right now.
Yeah.
We're failing them.
Exactly.
But that final exam comes along and we hit a freaking home run. It's like, it's still there. Like, it literally is how this works, right?
Yeah. It's not like we've lost to Portland, Pepperdine, whoever, and like, it's like, okay, we only have one shot at the tournament. Like, we're in, and we're gonna go make some noise.
Yeah, I was also, while you're talking that, like, I have to also say, like, Kaba missed some bunnies today that were uncharacteristic. So I think I didn't give that question enough credit on that. I know I'm totally backtracking, but like, yeah, he's probably got some confidence, maybe a bit of confidence stuff that comes from the flow. Like, everyone's just out of sorts. And he's a part of that. So but it all just comes from flow. Again, I'd rather lose 4 out of 5 to very good teams now, learn and get better, which we still have plenty of time to do, and then go make a run, right? Like, would we rather have won 3 out of the last 5, and maybe one of them is a top 10 win at home or whatever? Like, I don't know. Like, we beat a number 1 team, Gonzaga, but we went to the NIT. You know what I mean? It's not exactly the same, right? It's apples and oranges. But like, would I have traded that win for, just a better WCC regular season showing that could have gotten us an at-large? Like, 100%. Like, these aren't the ones that are critical. Like, we're gonna get in, and we got to go win some games. We still can, right?
Yep.
I don't know who Ryan's talking about. I think it's me. I think the beard has been looking good. One, never shave.
It's a wash.
2, I understand Kostic, but don't love it. I would target him every time down the court. I agree. I think if you're gonna, like, he wasn't great tonight, unfortunately. If you're a defensive liability, you got to hit shots, and he's not hitting shots, so that's tough. That's tough.
Yep.
Let's just throw this out there. You guys are right.
We need that right now.
Yeah.
Let's just end on that one.
You guys are right. I'm assuming this is just about everything. So
yeah.
All right. So, all right, this is a little bit repetitive. And I know the answer, and I don't know. Maybe we're just beating a dead horse, a very dead horse. So, is it too soon to panic, you think, still? And if yes, I kind of answered this. If it's too soon to panic, then when do you panic? When do you sympathize most with these people that are really frustrated? At what point?
If we lose one of the next two, then it's time to really start going, all right, like this was a really, really tough stretch. I mean, we lose 5 games and 4 of them are legit Final Four contenders. Like, it's not fun to lose. And yes, I agree, we need to win these games or win some of these or come out on top, for a few of them. But if we drop one of these two and we just start to look like, all right, we're like, there's no fight left in us, that's when it's time to panic.
All right. I agree. Someone tweeted me, said, we playing horseshoes, Eric, or are we playing basketball? You play to win the game. I'm going to tweet back and say, I'm pretty sure you play to win horseshoes as well.
We play everything to win.
Yeah, I play everything to win.
Look, Eric and I are both as competitive as it gets. We play these stupid games every day at work, and like we have a leaderboard on our board. Like, stuff matters to us.
I win.
It matters. Like, winning matters. Results matter. We have to keep progressing because I think the results at the end of the year are going to be great. I do. I think this team is capable of it.
I'm glad you said that, because like I don't want to like sit here and like feel like we're paid by BYU to defend them. Like, one, we're not. Two, like I don't care enough to like fight people, and I'm not going to tell you how to be a fan. I just genuinely believe like we still have the ability to go finish this season the right way. And we said this on Wednesday. We're saying it tonight. Like, yeah, I'm not going to be pissed because I'm just these games don't change my life. I still have to wake up early with my kids tomorrow, whether we win or lose, and that's all that matters to me. So maybe I'm not the biggest, the best fan to say this, but like I understand a lot more of the frustration if we lost one of the next two. But like right now, like it's just not the time. That's all we're saying. But like all that being said, I don't, I'm never going to tell you how to be a fan. And I totally think the frustration is valid. Because we paid a lot for this team. By we, I mean, not me, but by, fans and their fandom and contributions and donors and boosters and tickets and all that stuff.
Yep.
This team costs a lot of money, which is a new feeling. And so it's disappointing. I get that. And it's frustrating because there was all this hype and BYU sports has momentum. So like, I don't want to discredit any of those feelings. I'm just saying, I think we can hang on to a bit of, optimism for a bit longer. Okay.
Yep.
Get us with are you sure about that? And I'm going to take us home with a little Big 12 big finish.
Yeah. Are you sure about that? We fixed the things that we were concerned about Wednesday.
Yes and no. Like the finish of the game was hard.
That was hard.
I just, people are going to be so sick of us saying this, but like it was progress. It was progress. I do think KY has something else that he's moving on to, right? Like it's not effort. It's not just all effort. Now it's maybe a little bit more dialed. Like, hey guys, last 4 minutes was piss poor. Like we're missing assignments. We're not boxing out. We didn't want it as much as them, right? But like overall effort was better. Energy was better. We played better. So I just think we're gonna keep on getting better. Like yep. I think Richie's gonna really have to step up with his senior leadership. I don't know if that's like a player meeting. I'm sure they're doing all that stuff, right? But like he's gonna have to get these guys to understand what it's gonna take, because the last last 2 years, especially, like, he's been in positions like this. Season B like that. So, like, last year, backed into a corner and they figured it out. They rallied. The year before that with Pope, like, no one was expecting them to do anything. They were backed into a corner and they figured it out, right? Like, so I really expect him to step it up. I know he had a bad game tonight, shooting the ball, but, like, he's gonna have to really step it up as a leader, and I'm sure he will. And I think the guys will keep responding. But, like, we've got it. We have it in us to finish strong, and that's the way I keep viewing it, is that we still have a chance to go finish the right way and win a couple games in March, and that is awesome, right? Like, I would have killed to do that. I never did that. I would have killed to win 2 games in the tournament, and I think we can 100% go do that. And then it's a freaking crapshoot. Like, then you might be playing a 12 seed that, like, does not belong there, and it's the right matchup. Sweet, you're in the Elite 8, right? Like, we just don't know. So it's like, it's not quite time yet, but I get it.
Yep.
All right, the big finish. Let's see. Iowa State beat Baylor. No surprise there. It was close, though.
It was close.
Baylor's not going to lay down and just die. Like, they're in a corner as well. Like, everybody's always in a corner, right? Like, Arizona's in a corner because they're like, yeah, everyone's giving us their best shot, and we're Goliath. Baylor's in a corner because it's the worst start in the Big 12 ever, I think, for Scott Drew. Iowa State is in a corner because they're like, yeah, we're still competing for a Big 12 championship. Kansas State is bottom of the barrel. Like, they're like, everyone's in a corner, and so it's no gimmies this week, which is why we have to win. Because we're gonna have to play the right way to win. So TCU edges out Kansas State by 2. Another close one. Kansas beats Utah by 12. Darren Peterson just getting double teamed the whole time. Arizona just absolutely beats the brakes off of Oklahoma State. I mean, unbelievable. 40 balls them. I mean, 37 balls them. But jeez Louise, bro. Insane. Colorado beats Arizona State. And we, of course, drop to Houston. I think tomorrow is Texas Tech, West Virginia at Texas Tech, and UCF Cincinnati. So, I mean, yeah, it's a tough league.
It's a tough league,
but this is what we wanted, Like, we're 5-5
any other way.
Yeah, we're 5-5 in smaller conferences, and we're dead in the water. But we're potentially still ranked in the top 25. We'll probably drop, but then we go get 2 wins, we're right back in. So, yeah, I don't know. Everyone probably hates us for how optimistic we are, but hopefully this made you guys feel a little bit better versus even more frustrated that we're trying to find a positive spin. But I'm not even trying to find a positive spin. I'm not hitting.
It's not time for the panic button yet.
It's not time for the panic button. Tuesday could be a different story, but I think we're going to win. I think we're going to play the right way. I think we're going to figure it out.
Yep.
Well, that's it from us. T, do you want to lead us out with the hotline? You got that number memorized yet?
No, I don't.
Pathetic.
Just kidding, I do.
Do you really?
No, I don't yet. I'll get it memorized, though.
Nice. I'm sure you will.
We'd love to hear from you guys. 646-694-2538. 646-694-2538. Let's go. Hit us up with all your questions, concerns, rants, whatever. We'd love to address them in next week's show.
We know you guys got some rants.
Let's make it happen.
Okay, guys, thank you for being here. I know, frustrating loss, but always appreciate the input. You guys were great in the comments, showing your passion, showing your love for the Cougies. Time to go get a dub, Teach, on Tuesday. I think we're going to do it. Or else I might jump in with you guys. I might be mad. We'll see. Okay, well, have a good night. Have a great rest of your weekend, people, and we'll catch you on Tuesday.